I'm talking about real raps and shit, and so I'm thinking, all right, you know what I mean? People maybe don't want to hear it, dog. And then when she sent me that message, I'm like, all right, fuck what everybody think, dog. I'm gonna do this. If I can change one person's life, I don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks, dog.
We can just chill if you want to. We can pop a pill if you want to. You can just do it if you want to. We can take a trip if you want to. We can get it in if you want to. Do it all again if you want to. If I bring a friend, what you gon' do? We can talk about it when you come. Come through, come through, come through. Come through, come through. We can talk about it when you come. We can talk about it when you come. We can talk about it when you come.
Tell me what you wanna do, shorty, when I come through. Promise I ain't dipping, hope you're ready for that round two. Come with it, I ain't timid. In the game, this ain't a scrimmage. Keys to the whip, all black in the Benz. Lot of room in the back for you and your friends, understandably so. Yeah, you a little hottie, fell in love with your mind though before I caught the body. Vacant Paris, hard to get rid of me. After them bottles, you gon' end up seeing 10 of me. In our own lane, I'm the fire to your flame.
Okay, I'm standing here with CP, artist from Philadelphia, PA. At least to my knowledge, you know, I know you personally, but we're here to let the world know who you are and what you're about. So, you know, introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name's CP. As you can see, I got the name, you know, just from my initials. You know what I'm saying? Originally from Albania, came to Philly when I was 8. And my first tape was Eminem, the 8 Mile John. My cousin got it for me.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
And at the time and shit, I didn't even know English, dog. So,
Wow.
yeah, the crazy thing was, I listened to that shit. I had it in the car for a whole year before I even know what the fuck he was saying, dog. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you know you liked it if you ain't understand what he was saying though?
Yeah, look, man, it was like, that was like the wave and shit at the time. You know?
Right,
So,
right.
You know.
Well, you speak English pretty good now. I mean, you said you came to here to U.S. when you were 8. So how old are you now?
Yeah, 28 now.
Okay. So you had some time to learn.
Yeah, but I mean, this shit was crazy though, cause I actually learned English in 6 months. So, and I never really had an accent. So I'm thinking it might be due to the fact that I listened to him so many times and shit in the car. So, you know, the slang and all that.
Right.
Where it came from.
That's possible because I had friends that you know come from like parts of Africa, like Sudan or what have you, and they told me when they was over there they listened to Pac, and listening to Pac helped them like start understanding English.
Oh, yeah,
and that was like one of the most amazing things I ever heard. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
So I mean, where it came from, Eminem first. So I'm listening to him and shit, and I kept thinking like, damn, this boy nice as shit. I'm like, can't get no better, dog. And so
Right.
I get to middle school, some boy show me Nas. I'm like, all right, this is even better. Dog.
Right.
So I listen to Nas, and I'm like, all right, this is the top. And then I listen to Pac, and then it was like, all right, dog, that's the greatest. You know?
Right.
Since I heard Pac, that motherfucker had a message, dog.
Now, you said you were 28 or?
I'm 28 now. I'm saying.
Okay, no, of course, no. I'm just saying, like, because I'm thinking about how old you are, and no, like, you know, how old you are now, because like a lot of cats that's out, you know, from the younger generation that's coming out, they don't really show that same love and respect to the, you know, the artists that paved the way.
Yeah.
You know, some of them feel like, oh no, I'm more popping than so and so, or this, that, and the third. So just, you know, hearing that from somebody in your age range, not that, I mean, you're not as young as, you know, some, but you know, that's decent that, you know, the respect is still being shown out here. I think that's dope.
For sure. I mean, Pac, like I said, man, I always say Tupac's the greatest, dog. At 25, 7 movies and shit.
Right.
How many albums? 9 albums, whatever the fuck it was.
Man.
I'm looking at it now and shit. I'm like, dog, I ain't do nothing by the time I had 25 compared to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's real.
The body of work the boy put, like, that shit is unmatched, dog. You got other people who are better lyricists, you know what I mean, word for word, like Eminem and shit, but nah, nobody got Keep Your Head Up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dear Mama, and fuck,
Right.
man. Doug's Mansion and My Block. That's my favorite song of all time.
So you answered like my question in a way, because I was gonna ask you like who inspired you to pick up the pen? Who inspired you to do what you doing? You know, we in your place of, you know, your creative space right now, and you know this don't happen overnight. You know, a lot of us, we all got inspired by somebody. So I would have assumed it was Eminem from, you know, how we started the conversation, but you started veering off into other greats.
Yeah, Eminem was the first one that I listened to and shit, but yeah, Pac was the one that inspired.
Yeah, me too. Me
I base a
too.
lot of my raps, you know, every time I be yelling my rap, yeah, real rap in the background and shit. It's because of that, man.
Right,
I
right,
try
right.
to keep it, everything I rap about is real shit. Like, you know, it's real
Right.
shit. So,
Right.
you know, and listen to him, he was the same way. So I try to follow that model, dog.
So as far as, you know, as far as subject matter, like, would you consider yourself like a gangster rapper? Are you a trap rapper? Like, what category would you fit in?
I don't know, actually. I never really thought about it. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, people are always gonna try to put you in a box, but most artists don't want to be put in a box, which is understandable. But you know, a lot of times when you first come out, people, you know, sometimes always want to compare you to somebody that they may or may not like. And that's how they begin to like you, until in their eyes you find your own voice. I remember I was a young boy, everybody was saying that Fab sounded like Mace. I didn't think that shit, but I could understand why, you know, they were saying it. And over time, he wasn't rapping like Mace. He was rapping like Fab, and like, over time, he's Fab now. Now it's niggas that they say you rapping like Fab. You know what I'm saying? So if has anybody ever compared you to somebody?
Good question, yeah. Somebody said I sound like Drake. I don't think I do at all.
Drake?
But I don't.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Wow. I mean, that's not necessarily a diss at all. I mean, you're talking about a top selling #1, got more slaps than the Beatles artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real shit.
So there's nothing wrong with being compared to the
The only
greats.
problem I got with Drake, the only problem I got with Drake, you know, is with the whole Meek Mill situation and shit. When they found out he had a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
You can't fuck with somebody who, you know what I mean? If you don't write your own shit, that's not yours, dog.
It's crazy how you already answer questions I would have thrown out there, because I damn sure was gonna ask you how you feel about rappers don't write their own shit now. Okay, now do you feel about that in its entirety? Like, say you wrote all of the verses, right? But somebody came to you with a crazy ass hook, like, "Lo, bro, like, I just want you to put this hook to that beat." Are you gonna not use that hook because of, like, is it that deep for you not to have a ghostwriter, or are you open to certain ideas?
I would do this, right? Somebody came to me with a hook, I would put him on that hook. I wouldn't do that shit myself, dog. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't take that shit, man.
That's
I
real.
had other people give me lines and shit before.
Right.
So no, I would just put you on the song with me, dog.
Right.
I can't fucking use it. I just can't.
So you to the core, like you
That's
to
how
the.
deep I feel about that shit.
That's real. That's real. So that shows how much you really, you know, take your art seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't need a ventriloquist. You don't need somebody to speak your thoughts, and you know,
Right.
just and that's one thing. Like this is me personally. I know we introduced you to the world right now, but me personally, what I personally always liked about your music, outside of just the growth, because you know that's one thing. You gotta like know or be there damn near from the beginning to really appreciate the growth in its
You're the only
entirety.
one that would know that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That shit from the fucking rip.
Right. So, but you know, for me, it's what you talk about. You know what I mean? Like, what you talk about is you. Like, the things you saying in your music, you'll say to me in a conversation.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And that's what make it. And you know, you're a deep person. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell that you're very careful about what you say. And you know, it's dope, man. It's dope, brother. You know, I just definitely wanted to, you know, give you your flowers while I'm saying here interviewing you, and let you know, like, you came a long way, and the world needs to know who you are, man. That's why we're here.
Appreciate you.
That's why we're here,
Yeah,
man.
rap. I know, you know what I mean? It's crazy because back then I always wanted to rap. You know what I mean? We all grew up in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Listening to rap and shit. I always wanted to rap.
Right.
I just never knew how. You know what I mean? I never knew how.
Right.
And then it came at the one time where you and Bull Randy and shit.
Right.
I don't know. He's talking about, I'm gonna just write a verse this one time.
Right.
I said, fuck it, I'm gonna try it myself. You know what I mean? And the first song I wrote, shit took me 2 weeks to fucking write, dog. It was to the Nas beat, Esco. Right, that joint?
Mm-hmm.
It took me 2 fucking weeks, man. I was like, this joint's hard as shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it makes you appreciate the artist that's doing it. Like people make it seem like that shit so easy.
Yeah.
It is if you ain't saying nothing, but if you care about what you're saying, fuck no, that shit ain't easy.
Yeah, like,
No.
because I've listened, you know what I mean? Like, when I listen to pocket shit, like, you can listen to a whole fucking track. It's a storytelling track. And he's just rhyming on everything. Like, that shit fucking, like, I'm like, damn, how the fuck he do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I wanted to do that. And I got to a point where, I'm doing that shit now myself, dog.
Then now, like on social media, I've been, I be peeping shit. I don't comment on everything, but I be peeping shit. And like one thing that I seen that I could really appreciate is it was one post I seen in particular where you was saying like you was ready to give up on this rap shit, and somebody sent you like a letter telling you, or a message, whatever, DM, whatever, direct message in regards to like how your music changed their life. Like what were I don't want to like paraphrase or put something in there, but like were they like thinking about like ending their life or something like that?
Shit was deep as fuck. Yeah,
like it was a suicide.
This girl sent me a message on her Instagram saying how she randomly came up on my page. And she listened to my music and she really, felt that shit. And she was a model, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she thought about her modeling gig wasn't going right and shit. And she said she was thinking about committing suicide, but knowing that I was chasing my dream made her change her mind about it. And so when I got that message, at the time, I didn't even see the message. This is the craziest part, dog. It took me like 2 weeks to see that shit because, I wasn't following her, dog. So, when you're not following somebody, it doesn't give you a notification.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know she sent me that shit. I saw it 2 weeks later, right? And so when I saw it, it fucking blew my mind. And at the time, I'm like, oh, man, I'm kind of done with rap, dog. You know what I mean?
How did that make you feel? Like
once I saw that shit, I'm like, oh my fucking goodness, dog. You know what I mean? And then I wrote a whole verse about her situation and I sent it to her, dog. That shit blew her mind, dog.
Did she respond since?
Yeah, she responded to that shit. 2 weeks later, I saw the message and then I wrote that shit for her, dog. And then I sent it to her. You know what I mean?
That's
I never tagged her. Nobody knows who the fuck.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I just brought it up because I seen it. And I'm like, yo, that's that right there. Just off the strength that you felt like I want to give this up. I want to stop doing this, and that came to you. And I know that you're a very spiritual person. Like you believe in God. Like, do you feel that like that was a sign from God to tell you to continue with your passion and your outlet?
Yeah, man. Could have been. I didn't really. It was so unexpected. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Right.
And that shit gave me the fire to want to do that shit again, dog. And it made me keep going. You know what I mean?
Man, that's dope.
Ever since that moment, that's when I really took it serious. Because I'm thinking, I wasn't really feeling it that much.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you got these new age rappers, mumble rappers, all this, whack shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'm talking about real raps and shit. And so I'm thinking, all right, you know what I mean? People maybe don't want to hear it, dog. And then when she sent me that message, I'm like, all right, fuck what everybody think, dog. I'm going to do this. If I can change one person's life, I don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks, dog.
I'm glad she sent that message, bro, because for real, like, I ain't gonna hold you for myself. Like, my own experiences coming from here, like in Philadelphia, like the way that I rap, I never rapped about like, selling drugs and this, that, and the third, like killing motherfuckers, this, that, and the third, because it's like, it's fake if I'm not doing it.
Exactly.
Everybody don't feel that way, but you know what I mean? And it's like, a lot of like hood niggas ain't always resonate with my music, and it can make you, if your mind is only stuck where you are, then you'll feel that way. But man, you be surprised how many people out here want to hear substance. Like it's artists that I don't even listen to personally. Like for example, Kid Cudi. I don't listen to Kid Cudi, but people that do listen to Kid Cudi and talk about him, what they say about him makes you respect that man, whether you like his music or whatever reason why you don't listen to him. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he touches people in a way that you're not going to touch him over an 808 in a club track. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people out here like her. If she would have heard Back That Thing Up or some shit like that, no disrespect to them, like that was a great song. But if she didn't hear something that was thought provoking and inspiring, she might not have a life anymore. You know what I'm saying? And to know that, you know, something that you're doing puts out that kind of energy, man, like you can't stop.
I couldn't, dog. That's when I say, yeah, I'm taking this shit serious, man. That's what changed everything for me, dog. And then it just, you know what I mean? I remember you used to tell me, you know what I mean, when I first started, like, because I always used to think, man, this shit is so fucking hard, dog. How the fuck am I gonna get better? The more I write, I kept thinking, like, yo, if I'm gonna keep writing, I'm gonna run out of shit to say, dog. And you kept telling me, nah, if you keep writing, you're gonna get better, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you never run out of shit to say because you only getting older and experiencing more shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's things in your life you have yet to do. Like I know you got stamps on your passport and this, that, and the third, but I mean, you never been 30 before.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got gray hairs. You got any grays yet?
Nah,
you ain't experienced Just for Men yet. Like it's a lot of things that you have yet to experience, which is not bad experiences. You know what I mean? Because like one thing for me, I ain't gonna hold you. The gray shit bothers the fuck out of me. But one thing that I can appreciate about it, like as far as living life, I got homies that didn't even get old enough to see a gray hair. Didn't live long enough to see their children come into their own, like be able to shoot a basketball. Like there's so many different reasons why we should be grateful for just life in itself. Exactly. If not a wealthy life and all that, just life in itself and love, to be surrounded by love. You know what I mean?
I mean, every day's a blessing, man.
Yes, sir.
That's how I look at it and shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because where I come from is a third world country. So
right.
I seen little ass kids on the fucking street begging for money, like, and I used to think, oh, this could have been me easily. You know what I mean? Like, and it fucking changed my whole perspective on life itself, man.
I mean, so like out of all of the, because to me, hearing that, to me, like you probably like to them like damn near like an NBA star. By that, I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Like you know how not everybody's gonna make it into the NBA. Not everybody's gonna make it out the hood. Some of them kids that was begging for money back there is probably adults begging for money now. What got you out of there? Like
God got me out of there, man.
I hear that.
Shit.
I hear that.
Because we came to the U.S. just from my pops in the lottery. You feel me? And I wish that shit was a jackpot too, but it wasn't.
So wait, he hit the Albanian lottery, like the
you gotta get the green card and shit, then you come over here.
But I didn't know they had. I mean, lottery in Albania.
They still do that shit now.
Wow, that's a.
I mean, think about it, dog.
That's a dope ass story, bro.
You gotta think about it. You gotta take your whole family and move to another country. And you don't even know a word of fucking English and shit. You know what I'm saying? So imagine how bad it gotta be where you live at to take your whole family out to another country and shit. So
what was it, like war or something going on?
Yeah, time shit. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I seen a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? I'll never forget. I was coming back from school once, and the cops had this one boy, and down in the middle of the street, just broke his fucking ribs with a nightstick. And so, you know what I mean? Then my grandma got hit by a car. She died. Nothing happened to the boy. Like, you know what I mean? And that situation got stuck with me for till I was 20, I think. Damn. I got over that shit when I was 20, man.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I literally had thoughts of going back and...
Alright, I hear you.
But
no Vlad TV incriminations over here. No incriminations over here. Nothing happened to the boy. He's still breathing. Nothing happened.
Because, I mean, corruption it's just fucking insane, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Corruption over there is insane. You get pulled over by a cop, you give it a blow $10, he'll let you go, though. Like, real shit. $10
American dollars or Albanian?
It's the same.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
That's what's up. I never knew that.
So, yeah, $10, basically. You got cops who pull you over just to do that shit, dog. They pull you over for no reason and tell you, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to buy some lunch. I'm a little short.
Yeah, that's how it is, dog.
Yeah, man.
And then, I mean, the hospitals is all fucked up, you know what I mean? I almost died in the hospital. That was a crazy story, you know what I mean?
As a child?
Yeah, when I was younger, I got sick from the water. I think it was hepatitis A, I think that shit was.
Yeah.
It's a long ass story, dog. We had to go to Greece and, you know what I mean? Had no money. My mom used to go to, she used to sleep with me in the hospital bed. You know what I mean? Wake up and go to work. And then at her job, she was crying and all that shit. The boss at the place she was working at, I mean, pulled her to the side thinking something was wrong, you know, with the job and shit.
Right.
So, you know, then she told him about my situation, whatever, and he told her, look, just take him and your husband and go over to Greece and Athens. And he said, I'll pay for everything. So nobody could tell me there ain't no God. You feel me?
Right.
It just so happened that my pop's best friend lived in Athens at the time. We had the world to stay, dog. You know what I mean? Like, think about how much shit had to go right.
Exactly. I'm thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
Wheels is turning in my head, man.
Yeah, like, that shit was crazy. Like,
so you got a real story, and your story is like, it's not that regular story like everybody try to paint themselves out to be Superman or anything like this. Like they've been in like 50,000 shootouts, never got grazed or nothing. Like, your story is real humbling, and it's I see why. Like, even knowing you, the years that I've known you, I see why you are who you are and you move the way you move, man. And I think it's a beautiful thing, man, because you could be over here taking advantage of what your mom and dad fought for. I seen it all the time. I got a lot of friends that's from different countries, and I know from talking to their parents the type of shit they dealt with, but what they doing over here.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't take that shit for granted, dog.
Yeah, you don't. Because,
I mean, I seen what the fuck they did. You know what I mean? So, it's only right.
Right.
I mean, they take care of me, you know? So, when they get older, it's going to be my turn, dog.
Absolutely.
That's how this shit goes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't take nothing for granted. And you can hear it in my music. Anybody who listens to my shit, you know what I mean? They'll say it.
Right. Now, one thing I can say about your music lately, and this is, once again, this is me knowing you. Like, you know, the people out here, they're going to get to know you. But just me knowing you, I don't ever remember you having a lot of songs where you were, like, dedicating to females. And I hear a lot more Jaws lately. I hear a lot more Jaws lately that you talking to the ladies. So, like, are you single out here, or like you dedicating that to a special someone that's, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You meet people, whatever, and you know, I try to do other songs as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, but everything I'm talking about is real shit though. So.
So, wait. So you talking about a special someone in them songs? Then it's like, it's not idea of someone. It's someone that when they hear this song, she's smiling.
Was, you know
okay. So you single out here?
Yeah, it was.
All right. So ladies, he's single. So if you see CP on the Instagram, you know, yeah, I mean, his DM ain't nobody gonna be cussing you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
That's all right. No doubt. I mean, we don't want to get into, you know, too personal into that, because I mean, you got a smile on your face, so it must not have been too bad, you know.
Shit happens,
Right. Keep it playing, man. Keep it playing.
It's whatever.
Absolutely.
If she knew better, she would have done.
Yeah. That's real.
That's how it goes, man.
That's real.
I don't waste my time on nobody, dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
I always keep it with whoever. It don't matter what it is. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question. Now, personally, and this is just my own opinion, I don't feel like artists like yourself, because of the type of like energy that you bring, you may not have to worry about this as much as some others. But how do you feel about this new day and age where rappers are getting pressed a lot more publicly, and not even just that, you know, some of them are losing their lives, catching bullets or what have you? Like, you know, with that being said, like, what makes you want to be a rapper? Because right now, even rappers are saying like, yo, this is like the most dangerous job to have, like, especially in the social media age where like everybody done seen you that you ain't see. Like especially when your music start blowing up, it's gonna be a lot of people that you don't know, but they know you, and they know what they want to do to, for, or with you. You know what I'm saying? So how does that? I know that's a lot to take in, but
I mean, I never really thought about it though, for real. Like, you know, I always say, man, God is always with me. You feel me? So
right,
that's how I always move and shit.
right,
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. B.
Right.
I know God's with me.
right.
So, you know, I don't. A lot of them rappers and shit, they do all them beefs, you know, for publicity stunts most of the time and shit, and then eventually get caught for real. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna engage with. That's for sure.
Right.
Even on Instagram and shit, I had other people before, you know, doing slick comments and shit. I just delete the fucking comment. I don't know them in person, dog.
Bro.
If I don't know you in person, I don't give a fuck about you, dog.
That's
You're
right,
not
bro.
gonna say that shit to me in person.
That's why we get along so much, because I'm the same way, bro. I'm not gonna argue with nobody on no computer.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not playing getting my blood
Especially if
pressure
I
all
don't
up
know
and
you,
nothing.
dog.
Exactly. We gotta see each other. That's all it
Argue
is.
with somebody from China.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's real rap, man. Niggas need to learn and like stop giving everything they energy and time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like on some real, that trolling shit is real. It's really people that don't do nothing but sit at home and just press thumbs down buttons.
dog.
Cause and in their head like, yeah, wait till they see this. Ha 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 ha. Like motherfucker, come on,
Who the
man.
fuck does that, dog? You got no life to do that type of shit.
Exactly. I don't understand why you viewing things that you don't fucking like.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna tell you this, dog. I've never in my life put a negative comment on any song ever, dog. I'm
Me
talking
neither.
about
Me neither.
Major, Drake's,
Right,
beats,
right,
whatever.
right.
It doesn't matter what it is.
if I don't like it, I'm not gonna fucking listen
I'm
to
not
it.
gonna lie. I don't even hit dislike on that motherfucker.
Right,
I just
right.
skip that shit.
Exactly.
Like, it's that simple. Up to the next track.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The fuck I gotta sit there on the internet and go back and forth and 50 comments deep with somebody. I don't even know. Like,
But I ain't gonna hold you. A part of me, outside of the fact that like maybe some people just like that drama, sometimes that's publicity. Like, you know, I be you know, my wife, she'll be on the shade room and stuff like that, and they'll post like celebrity clapbacks and shit like that. Like something somebody done said to some random ass nigga that disrespected them. Like, so sometimes I be thinking like, you know, they like, all right, like, I'm gonna get a shade room comment today, like, you know. But regular people that's not getting that type of traction, y'all drawing.
yeah, dog.
Y'all drawing. I
A
don't.
regular ass dude working a fucking 9 to 5, dog.
Yeah, y'all drawing. Y'all drawing.
You know what I mean? Time is money, man. So shit.
Absolutely.
I ain't got time to be wasting putting comments, you know what I mean? So working on the album as we speak.
What's okay?
Yeah, so-
What's the name of it? If it has a name,
Yeah, life story.
like okay, self-explanatory.
Right.
Self-explanatory.
Got 14 tracks. I think it's 3 or 4 with Brandon Martin. The
Okay.
girl I did Come Through with.
Okay,
First
okay.
track I put out. That I did that, and then Reckless with her as well. Her voice is fucking amazing. I got a few more with her. And then the rest are just by myself, man. I wanted to challenge myself and, you know, really do songs with hooks and shit instead of just doing
Yeah,
freestyles.
right. I'm big on hooks.
Yeah.
I'm big on hooks. I always
Hooks
tell
is
you
the
that.
hardest part.
It is,
And I
but it's
realized-
not. It is, but it's not, because I'm like, think about it like this.
The hook makes up the whole song.
Not even just that though. Like, you be writing, like, yeah, when you first started, it took you a while to write a 16.
Yeah.
But how long would it take you now to write your 16s?
Yeah, man, there's been times I did, like the song Kiss.
Yeah.
I wrote that shit in half hour. That
All
was
right,
great.
all right. Now think about it. Half hour, 16 bars. So,
No, even more. I'm talking about a whole track.
you wrote a whole track in 30 minutes?
Yeah.
So we're not even gonna do that math then. You done
I
made
don't
it.
know what the fuck. I think
but-
it was like a bar a minute. I think. That shit.
But think about it like this: like a hook is only 4 to 8 bars. All you need to do is write 4 worthy bars of
You gotta come up
repeating.
with something catchy though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 4 worthy bars. Like
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe it's because I like hooks so much. It'd be easy for me to come up with them. Because they used to call me Nate Dogg back in the day. Except I can't sing. Like, you know what I mean. But I had a hook for that ass. Like, you know what I'm saying. Hooks.
Hooks are hard as shit for me, man.
But when they become easy, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You gonna be unstoppable. You already, in my eyes, you already are because of what you represent. You know what I mean? You you're not trying to be what everybody wants to fit into. You, if anything, you're bringing something that they may need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Because like one thing that I was always told, and like you kind of remind me of it in a way, like I was always told like I mastered the art of being in the middle, and by that they mean like even going to school. Like I was never no popular kid, but I wasn't no geek neither. I'll beat the living bullshit out you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could hang out and do whatever I want at any given time. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get A+ on the test, but I'm gonna go out here in the back after I get this A and smoke this weed with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on some hybrid shit, and I look at you the same way. Like, you be around us partying, doing this and the third, no judgment, but you're not smoking and drinking.
Yeah.
You're not doing none of that, but you don't judge neither. So it's like you not that type of person that like because you don't do it, you want to down others. You find that sweet spot, and like life to me is about balance. Like, and that's what you remind me of, a person that knows how to be diplomatic and find that middle, unless like the other side is calling too much bullshit. Because just like myself, you're not about the bullshit. Like you always been real since from the day I first talked to you, and it was just over the phone through Randy. You know what I mean? Through a mutual friend of ours. They don't know what Randy is. Yeah. Mutual friend of ours, and I'm like, damn man, your friend cool as shit, man. Like you could just tell from the beginning, and like from then, like you never changed, man. You've been the same person, just mature.
Exactly.
Just
always
mature.
Trying to grow and shit. I mean, anybody who knows me, I mean, they can say the same thing, dog. So, but yeah, man, you can't. If you're fake, you see, this is the thing, like, because this is the problem I've always had, right? Anytime I lie to somebody, right, that shit would fuck me up mentally. I'm talking about to the point where it's hard for me to sleep at night. Like real shit. I'll never forget, because before rap, I played football.
Oh yeah.
So, you already know.
you know what? Just off of you saying that, if you can send me a clip, I'm gonna edit this shit out. But send me a clip. I'm gonna fuck around and probably have to show you and Randy in the field on that. Like, this when he start telling you he plays one of the best quarterbacks that I know personally.
Facts. And
for
we
real.
got signed twice, dog. So
yes.
In the Arena League, and so, but I'm saying what I was gonna say is I had this coach once. He told me about a tryout for the Philadelphia Soul at the time, right? And so I told him, I said, yeah, man. I'm gonna go there and shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see you over there. I'm gonna go. And I don't remember what the fuck happened. I just couldn't make it and shit, right? And so I ended up not going. Me not going, I kept thinking about that shit all night, dog. I'm like, damn, I really just told this man I'm gonna do something. I didn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
It fucked me up. The whole week I was thinking about that shit.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. That always bothers me. That's why, you gotta
Man of your word.
real, dog.
Man of your word.
Yeah, always, dog.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Because that's all you. If you ain't got nothing else, that's all you got, man. Like I tell you, bro, there's been times where I was fucked up, man. Like fucked up, and the only thing that helped me to keep my head above water is the fact that I was always a stand-up dude, and people couldn't wait to come to my rescue, man. Exactly. Like it's like they couldn't wait. Like, oh, you did. Oh, fuck that. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always the one looking out for others. I'm pretty sure you the same way. Because, like, even while I'm here doing, something for you, but you're going to look out for me and, teach me something. So it's like you always just are been a giving person. You're not just a taker. Either whether you giving game, putting somebody on or something, like, that's dope, man. You the type of person that a lot of people really need to be around, but unfortunately they may gravitate towards bullshit.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I guess I keep it too real with people, and they don't want to hear the truth and shit. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always got. I can't. That fake shit bothers me, dog. It fucking bothers me. So I can't even be around people that type of way, dog. So,
right.
That's why I got a small circle. I only fuck with a few people.
Right.
In real life.
Right. Right. So with that being said, because like, I know, man, like you are playing with an industry that is very fake.
Yeah, very.
Like does it? Because I went through this myself, but I'm gonna ask you. Like, sometimes do you question like why was I? Because like even though you worked on your gift to become better at this or whatever, like why is this something that I was so drawn to, knowing that it's full of people that may not have your best interests at heart, only tell you what they think sounds good at the time until you know what I mean? Like, doesn't it conflict with who you are as a person?
I mean, it does, but the thing that's drawing me to it is more just the art.
Right.
Writing, dog. That's what,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
At the end of the day, that's the only thing I really care about, dog. You know what I mean? Like, making money and fame is all cool and shit, but look, I'm not saying I was famous, dog, but anybody who knows me who play football, I'm a fucking playground legend, dog. You know what I'm saying? They can ask about it. I don't give a fuck who sees this video, you know? The ones who know me know, dog. I played in hundreds of games, dog. So I already kind of tasted that, you know, that little bit of fame,
Right.
so to speak.
Right. I feel you.
So it's not even about that shit or the money for me, dog. Like, making money is cool and having the fame, but it's just the art and your message. That's what I care about the most.
Right.
That's what drove me to it, you know.
I think as long as like you stay in that realm, you're gonna be fine, man. Because a lot of us lose sight of that. Trying to chase money and be able to maintain our realness in such a fake environment. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people that dealt with it on way bigger levels than us, but just knowing that that's something that you may have to deal with for something that you love. I guess in a way, when you think about it, it tests how much do you really love it and what you're willing to go through for it.
That's why you gotta stay independent, man. I don't know why anybody signs record deals anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they do that shit.
I mean, outside of money and desperation,
You gotta be desperate for that shit, man. You gotta be broke, dog. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's financially
You got
and
a
mentally.
motherfucker who controls everything that you do, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I just seen a video and shit. These boys with 360 deals or whatever. Dog, they control you, man. You fucking work for that person. You know what I mean? You gotta make that money back that they gave you and shit.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
And I heard what is it? They pick your songs. You can't even do your own cover. You can't do interviews. You gotta do what the fuck they tell you to do, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like modern day slavery and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So fuck that. Independence is the way to go, man.
It is.
You know what I mean?
And I'm glad you speaking on that, because I've been in that realm already. Like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the stuff I've been posting on the gram, but I told you pretty soon we're making it so, like, how I got my own app? CP can have his own app now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we putting it out there so more artists can understand that independence is not here to hurt you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need labels for distribution and none of that. Like, everything is digital now.
Exactly.
Distribution is somebody clicking on your joint and streaming it and being able to download it and shit.
I mean, record labels do the same shit, dog. They
Exactly.
pay the radio to put your song on there anyway.
Yeah.
Who the fuck calls a radio station? Yo, I want this track.
Anymore.
Doing that shit.
Yeah. Nobody. Back in the day, they used to. Even back in the day, they still set it up
but
with the
I'm saying,
payola and all that. Yeah.
Fuck listens to 6ix9ine and says, yo, dog, put that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They play that shit on the radio multiple times, and it keeps you. If you listen to that shit enough times, it's gonna go in your subconscious mind, and it's gonna make you like that shit.
Absolutely.
If it's on the radio 100 fucking times a day, yeah, that shit gonna be in the back of your mind subconsciously, dog. And eventually you're gonna like that song. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
So yeah, man, that's how they do that shit.
Yeah, man, we gonna have to definitely get you in front of the camera more often, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You comfortable for this to be your first interview, at least that I know of. Like, you definitely seem but then again, you done been on the field and had goddamn 300-pound fucking monsters coming to tackle you down. So I'm pretty. If you nervous about this, you was in the wrong game. For real.
I'll tell you what got me comfortable on the camera, dog. It was on Instagram and shit. Back when it was they started off this 4x Friday, John. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I told you about that.
You the
shit
one that
before?
put me. Yeah.
So I kept doing them Jones, and every time I do it, it got a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, because that was back when you only had 15 minutes. I mean, 15 seconds.
Yeah,
15 seconds to get off your piece, and it's like that's why you niggas only doing 4 bars because that's all you can fit in 15 seconds.
15 seconds, and I had 20 views at the time. Huh?
Yeah.
Check my shit now. CP.4. I mean CP4. C.P _4 on Instagram, man. You know what I mean? You can check my shit there.
I make sure in the editing joint I am, man.
Yeah,
put the joint on the bottom.
And on Spotify, C.P, iTunes, and every other major platform, man. So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Like it's dope, man. Like, cause like I said, me personally, I seen you come a long way, and I'm just looking forward to the rest of the world catching up to where I'm at. So we can all, you know, like really be, we can all be as proud of you as I am. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, dog. For
Absolutely, man. You already know.
For real. Like I always said, when I did the album, you were the only boy that I wanted on that shit more than anybody else on that feature. For real.
Appreciate that, man.
That's real shit. I told you before, this track I'm writing, dog, I'm like, he the only one who could keep up with me on that fucking track, dog. That's real shit, dog.
No doubt, man.
So yeah, man. Now I don't know when the album gonna drop, but this year, definitely.
We looking forward to it, man. We looking forward to it. So, I mean, I'm thinking about wrapping this up, man. We're going to wrap this up until next time, you know, because we can't give it all to them in one day. Like, your story, 28 years, you ain't going to fit that in one interview, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, you know, until next time, man, you know, L Swain, Maniac Music, up in here with CP. Peace.
Now, yo, this another banger. Oh, God. I'ma make this shit as if it was mine. Let's get it. I'm heating up, let's start it up. Want that all black in a Bentley truck. Leveled up, can't get enough. Won't tie the knot without a prenup. Take just plain. Will you still be staying? Making sure you hear what I'm saying. Straight talker, no filter. I murder shit, ain't talking Hitler. Off the scale when I exhale. Fuck talking money, I leave paper trails. 20 racks ain't nothing. Don't believe me? Call my bluff then. Independent, just how I like it. A record label, give a fuck about it. They see the talent, I elevate it. Price on features escalated. I'm back. You